The US also needs to pay more attention to its ties with Saudi Arabia. The relationship is on the rocks. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is sending a clear message. He's unhappy with the Biden administration. He has given an interview. He was asked about US President Joe Biden, whether he misunderstands MBS. Here's what Mohammed bin Salman told the reporter. And allow me to quote what he said. Simply, I do not care. We do not have the right to lecture you in America. The same goes the other way. What is this about? Jamal Khashoggi. Khashoggi was murdered inside the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, Turkey. Under Joe Biden, the United States released an intelligence assessment. It directly blames the Saudi crown prince for Khashoggi's death. The kingdom has countered America's claim. It says Khashoggi was supposed to be extradited, the operation went wrong, and MBS had no knowledge of it. But the United States has not wavered from its stand. In fact, Joe Biden has never spoken to MBS. In February, when asked about the high gas prices, Biden said, and I'm quoting, "There's a lot of Middle Eastern folks who want to talk to me. I'm not sure I'm going to talk to them." Well, that off-the-cuff remark could now hurt Joe Biden. The crisis in Ukraine could disrupt global energy supplies. Global oil prices are on fire. Washington could have used Riyadh's help right now, and Team Biden did reach out to Saudi Arabia. Top officials were dispatched to Riyadh last month. America wanted Saudi Arabia to pump more oil. The kingdom has refused to help. Riyadh will release no additional supplies. The result is this. Yesterday, global prices for one barrel of oil almost touched $120, the highest in more than a decade. Riyadh's shift away from the US is already yielding results. It stands to make big gains from high oil prices. I have some numbers. Saudi Arabia controls 55% of the world's crude oil supply at present rates. Riyadh is projected to earn $375 billion from oil this year. This is the kingdom's second highest collection ever. Let me put that number into perspective. Saudi Arabia earned $145 billion from pumping oil in 2021. In 2022, it will earn $375 billion. It's a jump of more than 150%. As a candidate, Joe Biden vowed to make Mohammed bin Salman a pariah, but the Saudi crown prince turned this crisis into an opportunity. He is mounting a comeback on the world stage. With money in the bank, Saudi Arabia wants to chart its own course on foreign policy. MBS wants to be a player in the Ukraine crisis. This week, he spoke with both Putin and Zelensky, and he's offered to mediate between Russia and Ukraine. At the UN General Assembly, Riyadh voted against Russia and condemned the Russian invasion. MBS also wants to directly deal with Saudi Arabia's arch-rival Iran. And this is what he said about Iran. Allow me to quote again. Iran and Saudi Arabia are neighbors. Neighbors forever. We cannot get rid of them, and they cannot get rid of us. So it's better for both of us to work it out and look for ways in which we can coexist. Mohammed bin Salman is grabbing the bull by its horns. What does this tell you about the US? The world's biggest superpower is losing influence. It can no longer dictate the rules of engagement to its allies. The United States is a declining power. The withdrawal in Afghanistan exposed American weaknesses. The invasion of Ukraine confirmed the limits of American influence. And now allies like Saudi Arabia are drifting away, signaling the end of the American era. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.